friend in
I went to
quotations.
release an ally, someone vital to my plan, who you are holding prisoner. What? Who are you talking about? No one has ever escaped. Oh, you haven't worked it out yet? I'm talking about the prisoner in cell 5, of course.
Now, by the look of these maps, this is the elevator that leads to the prison. The mechanism to activate it shouldn't be far. Let's take a look around. Ah, perfect.
Alright, I have my goggles on and I'm ready to play. My name is Salt154 and welcome back to Styx, Master of Shadows. Last episode, we were in the governor's mansion. We had to steal a key. We found out he was surveilling the people. And now we're on our way to a prison to break out a friend, as far as we know. So this is a voiceover. Oh no, he saw us. I'm doing a voiceover because I forgot I had to re-download my recording software and I forgot to do all the bells and whistles. So the file didn't record in the right format. In the format I use, the audio wasn't split, and it didn't even record the mic audio at all. If it recorded both of the audios and mixed them, this would be fine. But I'm stuck with this, and this was a difficult area to get through because this is the area from the first episode. So I realized where I am, right around here. And I think that if I go around the high, and I'm trying to figure out if I could go the high road to get to all the things I need to get to. Mainly we're trying to pull the mechanism that was pretty much in the first area. There's the map. So in the first area where we first came out in this place, let's see, how do I put this? Near the bridge that had two people on it. If you watch the first episode, that'll make sense. There's a lever that will open up the elevator for the prison. And that was my plan. I was trying to figure out how to get through past these guys without, you know, alerting them, because I've already wasted one item and I'm gonna burn through all my items in this episode. So, yeah, but if I could, I'm trying to figure out the path. Because there's no double kill in this game, so I wouldn't be able to take them both down. I think I get spotted here. Just a little bit. Yeah, there he is. So, while I'm doing this, if you end up liking this video, comment, like, and subscribe. It does help the channel. Check out the description. I'll have a link to the playlist for this series and other games I played on my channel. Tell me in the comment section what you think about the game, and anytime a technical issue just, you know, derailed your day. Because when I put this on my editing software, my heart just sank when I saw it as the wrong format and without two audio sources. But I'm going to try to sneak behind them and get into the area that they just came from. You know what, the only good thing about having to do the voiceover is I have a lot more post knowledge and a lot more clarity because I'm not focused on playing the game. And this is where I get my first death because
Is anyone there?
I panicked a little bit. So I was gonna try to sneak past, but I forgot a button. I got the buttons mixed up, so I was going to.
I really have to get back my silver snuff box that Bertram won off me the other day.
Huh?
You haven't heard? Bertram is cooped up since yesterday. Amber traffic.
Oh, no,
Yeah. So I was trying to. I was skulk on the wall, but I rolled instead. So I decided to try to find another path, because that way seemed like it was going to be a headache. I was trying to see if I could use that wooden bridge over there, but there's no connection. So I go down. So I decided to just go down here. See, and this is why if you had to sneak in a place, always have a glider. If we had a glider, we could already be at the mechanism. We could pull it and then we could just jump down. Oh, and they're starting to hear rumors about us.
Creatures you see from the corner of your eye, but that are no longer there when you turn around. Oh shit!
Yeah, I messed up there too.
Seeing things that don't exist.
No, monster! That one.
And I decided to use the knife. Glad no one was able to get up here.
All right. Guess it wasn't anything after all.
I forgot to grab the sand. Or did I already have sand? I don't remember too well. But I had to double. I was apprehensive because there's 2 guards there now. So I decided that I'm going to wait for him to come back into the corner and take my chances. Because if I just threw the knife, it would have woke up that other guard. Yeah, I had sand.
What was that noise?
That's where I died. So if things had worked out, I would have been coming up over here. Oh, I forgot. Did I kill these 2 or did I just ignore them? Because since there's no way to take out 2 opponents at once, it's difficult when you have to sneak around. Oh, and that body we brought, our blind friend, he hung it up right over around the corner. I think I'll take a quick glance at it. Yeah, I just decided to use the knives, didn't I? But yeah, that's the body of the guy we killed and brought his body back to Oscan. And another person sleeping on the jaw, which gets his friend killed. I figure I have to take him down before he gets close to the ledge, otherwise that guy across the way would hear us. Okay. I see there's 2 people here, so I decided to find another way. I spent a while looking for alternative paths in this series. But yeah, I see the straight shot right there. I just have to figure out how to get there. So I stood there for a while, so I had to cut you guys ahead. And I decided just to, you know, wing it with invisibility. So to distract them. Again, got the buttons mixed up. Had to get used to them again. I was worried this guy would hear me, but I just ignored him. So this is the elevator we have to get on, but we have to call it up first. And when I got up here, I thought there were only... I didn't notice there were 4 guards on this bridge now. And the ledge kill doesn't seem to want to work for me. So I decided not to chance it. Yes, I was ready for them to catch me just in case. I was trying to see if I could drink the vial of amber up here, but no, that's not gonna how it works. But yeah, 3 standing guards, 1 patrolling guard is a difficult hurdle to get over. Oh, I forgot. I was gonna try to figure out another way past. Yeah, the fact that they doubled up on guards up here really just threw a wrench in my plans. Yeah, and I was hoping for another easier way. And I was hoping this was gonna work, but it didn't. I was also hoping this guy would look over the other edge. I got impatient and decided to just go.
Oh shit! Come on then! 20 squad! Cowards! You'll be sorry if I
was able to get away.
Green skin. You can't get away.
And seeing as there was no way for me to get out, I decided to just waste my my amber. I didn't need it all, so I just decided to go invisible and run past. Cause they're alert now. I was able to get the mechanism pretty quickly, which is good. Yeah, we went past there in the first episode, but it was covered up. That's where the bell is. Huh. Oh, I didn't pay attention that those two were moving up either.
Isn't that the bell that sound of changing of guard?
Yes. So I thought I would be able to jump down real quick, but that wasn't in the cards for me. So here I am back after 2 attempts. I decided I'm going to take the long way around. I'm waiting for this guard to move forward so I can take him out, because the peasant's not going to pose any problem other than being loud. And I can kill the peasant pretty quickly. And he won't notice me till the guard drops.
It's probably part of the tree.
And if he had kept his mouth shut, he would have lived longer. Which I understand is part of the NPC code, but just being a living creature, seeing someone who would cold-bloodedly murder someone right in front of me, and then just alert them that I noticed that they're there, I wouldn't do it. I would just keep quiet. Keep your head in the sand. I just gotta wait for this guy to make his move, because I'm not sure if I wasn't sure if he was gonna come in or go to the right. Turns out I could have just ran up to him. Well, skulked up to him. And no one's the wiser. And if you remember the staircase, this is where we started the game. Well, started the open area. After we met, Cagrush? What's his name? Caldwell? Codpiece? I don't remember his name. Our friend. The blind guy. The blind smuggler, actually. So I take out this guard. Then I decided to look around after I I moved the body. I always move the bodies. Because you never know when there's going to be a opponent with an enemy with a long patrol route. So now I'm back on the ground level. All I have to do is go over there. I can hop in the chest and get into the elevator to go down. And I decided to pick off these people. I tried to play it smooth. Yeah, there's 5 people who I have to kill for me to get through here without anyone alerting the people who would kill me. Yeah, I save. I decided to save because I didn't want to go all the way back up there. It's a headache. And as soon as I feel comfortable enough to go after this guy, I take him out. He didn't act on it. Honestly, these people need to go see, what's it called? An eye doctor. They need to get some glasses on this crew because he saw me. Yeah, so I had to cut because he saw me again and then I died. This time I'm on the 3rd person though. And like always, I hide the bodies or put them in inconspicuous places. Make it look like they're taking naps on the job. I let this person live before. I should have taken out everyone in this area first. Because if I had taken out everyone, this next part would have been much easier. Alright. So yeah, I just have to sneak past these 2 archers. And somehow, this guy saw me. He saw me out of the corner of his eye, but I disappeared into the shadows. And I've made it to the second part of this stage. Now these up.
Let's see.
Oh.
So, cell 5 is not in this part of the prison, but in the high security section. I still got a ways to go.
Yes, we do.
Better get moving.
But yeah, I think this and the next area are the 2 I've struggled with the most. And we also get a new enemy type. This person's so close to making it to the elevator.
Don't move. I'm coming.
The world just got a little less ugly.
Yeah, the Inquisitors.
Fuck. Inquisitors. I must avoid these shitty spellcasters.
Yeah, right here I was trying to figure out what I needed to do. So there's a guard there. This guard is supposed to lead us to the side mission thing, and there's 2 levers we need to pull. So I decided to follow the guard after he finished talking to his friend. Because I'm not sure if you could hear it. If you have headphones on, you could hear it like I did, but there were footsteps going.
This week. Some interesting trinkets, yes. People have plenty of imagination when it comes to buying a little dignity. When do we share it out? Soon, I hope. I have debts to repay.
Yeah,
I'll go and see Bohort. But first, I'm going to say hello to dear old Bertram.
yeah, these guards are robbing the prisoners that get sent down here. They're all horrible human beings.
Be quick about it.
Yeah, I didn't notice this guy at all. And looking at this recording, even in the editing, he wasn't there at first. I was gonna sneak behind him, but I wasn't sure how far the other guard and the Inquisitor were. So I decided to hide in the box. Wait for my chance here. This game has a lot of waiting, and I cut out most of it. I was able to get this episode down by a lot. Yeah, but as soon as he passes me, he's dead. I decided to hide the body. I think one of the things you have to do in this game is turn off the lights. It helps, it makes it harder for them to see you. At least I believe it does. This is an area that made me feel dumb. There's 4 guards, one there, and a knight across the way that can see us, that's looking into this area. So I decide, why not? Well, first I try to look for another way. So I go up, see that, realize I can't jump to there. There's nothing else for me, nothing I notice I can grab onto. So I decide, well, if I could kill this guy, at least I could pull them away. I was hoping the knight would move, but he wasn't, so I decided YOLO. At least I would eventually. But this is me looking for something to grab, forgetting that I have amber vision again. I thought it would be safe up here, but someone notices me.
Hey, there's a body over here.
Yeah, that guy sees me. So I decided to jump for it, but I missed. And then I ran.
It's getting away. It's getting away.
I'm also surprised I got away in this. I'm not sure how much of this I kept in, but this guy chased me all the way down here. And I think instead of checking the closet, he checks under the table.
I'll get you next time.
But yeah, me getting away was a big help for this. It saved me a lot of time and not having to go through all this again. Wait till it was absolutely gone. But yeah, it took me a while to get back, and then I used amber vision and saw I could climb on this. I could have climbed on the walls. Sneaking through the vents. Thank God this is medieval times. They don't really care about, they don't really think most things will fit through the vents. Even though they should, because there are giant bugs in this world. Giant steroid bugs in this world. This is me using amber vision to try to plan my path. So I'm thinking if I could jump on that without alerting the guy under the deck right there, I'm in the good. So I try to think of a way to get him to move. So I put that one out. No one moves. And I decide to use that one right there.
What is it this time?
But this guy didn't move. So I waited for the knight and this other guard to do another lap, and then you'll see what I do. It's nothing too grand, but I take a risk. Because even in this game, I've done things like this and messed up. So I decided just to go for it. It worked out well. So take out this guard. Had the body, turned off the lights. Making sure that this other guy doesn't come up here. Because if he did, I was ready to pull him across, around the corner and kill him. Now this is another area where I did something stupid. So I was looking for a way forward, but again, gamers don't look up, so I didn't look up. Yeah, and then someone spread a fucking rumor that the NPCs in this, the enemy AI in this game will tell others, even if you weren't in that area, that there's an enemy on site. So I tried to turn this off to distract them. But because they're all alert, no one moves. Yeah, I didn't notice this little tunnel. So I sat there for a while and watched this guard's route, and I noticed that there's a water skin over here that I could just poison after I turn the light off. I didn't know about that guy. So I poison the water, hop into the cabinet, and just wait. I bide my time. So eventually one of them's gonna drink from it, and that's gonna make my night a little bit easier. I love the poison mechanic in this game. Yeah, so I was gonna wait for this guy to keel over, then make a move on the guy on the ledge. But it turns out he gets thirsty too. This strategy has helped me a lot in this game. You hear that other guy die. And this guy's about to fall. Right about now. So I was going to try to move the body, but he fell over. But thank God there's a bottomless pit, otherwise I would have got caught. But we're at the mechanics, and that guard who I was following, this is where he was going. He was supposed to lead me up to here, where we would find a kitty or their stolen goods. Yeah. Again, I turn off the light so people aren't so suspicious. Yeah, I thought this cabinet would let me pop out on the other side, but I was wrong. Then I just decided to jump for the mechanism. It's right there. And even if they're bars, the guards don't look past them. Here's another big risk I took. That got me over to this area where the next mechanism was. I just needed to find the way up. Through, and again, I didn't think that I was looking for a way up. But first I needed to take care of this guard. Yeah, I messed up my sneaking up on him. But he didn't alert anyone, which was good. So that's, after a while, I finally figured out I could walk on this ledge. And this place is, again, terrifying. And this is another moment where I realize I have amber vision. Oh, actually, I didn't use it. I just naturally noticed. That's nice. Even though they're behind the bars, I'm still a bit worried that they'll see me. Because, nope. I'd be extra careful not to hit those jars, and I lead those people to their own machinations. Now I have the way forward open, and the next thing I have to do is pretty much more difficult. So there are 4 guards on this bridge, and I have to figure out how to take them all out or get past them. So I decide I'm just gonna go for it. I'll take out one, disappear into the shadows, then take out the others. My thought was if I took out this weaker archer, no one would notice. I got caught. I almost fell. But yeah, I go hide. I've killed a lot of people in this area, so I'm not too worried about people coming up here and checking the locker. I mean, the cabinet. So I decided it worked once, I'll just try it again. And just in case I get seen, I used my last health potion. But what's about to happen annoyed me a little bit. This person who has already seen the dead body is surprised by the dead body.
Find me the son of a bitch who did this.
So I had to wait longer for them to get out of the way. They don't stay on the hunt for too long, but long enough. So this time, I can take this guy out now.
No, no.
They noticed the body.
Tasty.
This is where I use my brain, because I have enough amber to go invisible.
No. He's been killed.
So I sneak past this guy.
There's a body here. Damn it.
Again, in that last cut, this was attempt 4. Take a moment, reevaluate my path. I know where I'm going. I'm one step closer to the next stage, but I want to get a health potion that's in the next room and that knife. Because the last time I made it this far, I was caught and just decided to make a run for it. I don't see another way, so I just have to try my best. And I was able to make the jump. With the knife, I took this guy out real quick. I could have just pushed forward, but there's a knight in there that I want to take out. I also want to drop the chandelier. They're fun to drop.
Who goes there? Show yourself. He couldn't go far. Let's look in here.
Yeah, see, there's a health potion in there that I want, but I can't really have it right now because I kept messing up the drop. With these guys out of the way, I could just go up and go into the laboratories. The laboratories. Always have to make sure the lights are off. Well, most of them. We made it to the next stage. All right.
Almost there. I just gotta cross this area.
This area was also
I should
another
be in the
struggle.
high security section. Damn it, what are they up to here? One
Experiments.
thing sure. It's best not to be on the wrong side of the bars when I find out.
Oh, we don't have to worry about that. So because I'm doing a voiceover, I know the big reveal, and it is amazing. I loved it. So my main concern in this area is that guy. I think I can also hear bugs over here. Yeah, there's some of the bugs. But there's a civilian and, well, there's a scientist and a sleeping guard, so I take them out pretty quickly. I'm so glad that he didn't hit the chair when he went down. Yeah, I see the bug, so I decided not to risk it. I also see another chandelier, so I want to drop it on someone. And my hope was to drop it on this guard. I thought I had him. No, wait. When he comes back, I thought I had him. Yeah, what they're seeing is the unprocessed amber effects on humans. See, I thought I had him right here. I was 1 second off.
Show yourself. You can't go far. Let's look in here.
So now I have to reevaluate my plan again.
Oh shit! What the fuck is this bollocks? Impossible to lay hands on.
So I jumped down and decided to try my hand at getting past these guys. I was waiting for the guard to go so I could get in this little cutaway hallway. And then I was just gonna make a run for it. Because there's nothing I can do. They're facing the way I need to go. I know that there's some handholds over to my left. Take one more look and just make a run for it.
Let's go.
I also mess up.
Don't lose sight of it. Don't lose sight of it.
And I got away.
What the fuck is this madness?
And this is that guard in the main area that I saw earlier. So I decided to take him out, to take out my frustrations on me missing that guard with the chandelier. I also turn off the light because that's what I like to do. I also had to figure out where to go. And I finally figured out I just need to go down. Because the door to where I need to go is right there. Yeah, it's right there. And I did a few back-to-back cuts here because I actually took my time and thought about which ways I should go. What path is best? The one with the least amount of enemies. And this right over to this side is the best path forward. And there's only one guard and 2 workers here, so as long as I don't alert the workers, I can get away with it a lot. And that guard turned his back to me. Everything just timed out perfectly. Turn off the light so they don't notice I'm dead. I was gonna go kill these 2, but then I decided against it. Less work, less risk. Taking the high road was the best option I had at the moment. I'm also proud of what I did here. So I figured I needed to get a clone down there, so I decided to just use the clone from here. I just had to wait for these two guards. What did I do? I just had to wait for these two guards to go past so that we could just jump down. Well, not jump, drop. Found the lever. I just overlooked it again. One more time, me. Right there. There we go. Got rid of my clone so they don't see it by mistake. We're one step closer to breaking out the prisoner. I thought these were orcs. I was wrong. They're what happens when you submerge a body in the amber.
It's 6 months since the beginning. Best decision of my life. Brother Aaron at least knows what he wants. The governor should retire and leave the keys of Akanash.
If he did, you would all be at war right now.
With Aaron, we wouldn't have to put up with the company of rude suckers. Those characters give me creeps.
That's just because you're racist. Yeah, they're talking about the elves. The humans in this city don't like the elves, but they love what the elves can do. So they're stuck in a very tenuous position.
A lot of stuff that could look like Ozcan's bulb thingy here. I better keep my eyes wide open.
Yeah, the ball condenser is something I needed to get for Aaron. Is it Aaron? I just heard the name and I already forgot it. But yeah, we needed the ball condenser. And I thought I saw the perfect path. Put him in there, we jump, well, turn off the light so they don't look inside. But we go up here, follow this hole into the next room. I waited till
I think this is the fabulous bulby thing that Ozcan.
Ozcan, that's his name.
And where does he want to put that? Fucking pervert.
Yeah, I was able to hide in an amazing position from this knight. And that guy was turned around, but he turned around too quickly.
This one's for me. Well, a little exercise.
I'm so glad they missed, though.
Fight. Could be anywhere. It's getting away. You'll be
Wait, I lucked out on that.
find you, you little
Because if that
grease.
knight had gotten me, it would have been game over immediately. But this also was a helpful boon, because as soon as they go there, no one's looking over here.
I'm beginning to understand why prisoners are never seen again.
Oh, yeah.
What do these assholes think they're doing?
Well,
It's strange, though. This lab. It reminds me. My head. Oh, the pain. It's unbearable. It's as if my skull caught on fire and somebody wanted to put it out with a fucking fork. It's as if somebody wanted to get inside. Bang, bang, bang. Well, come on in, for crying out loud, if that's what you want.
Yeah, he's having his headaches are gonna keep getting worse for this episode. We're insanely close to the high security area. And I see my next target. And also how to take him out. So there's a water skin over there and I could poison it if I could get there. I also want that health potion. So I have to take out this knight and this peasant. And as you can see, he likes to wet his whistle. And this peasant knows what they're doing. He's keeping his eye on his work, nothing else. So I decide to hide out till the guard takes a drink and dies. Because I really need that health potion. I think all I have on me is one vial of acid and some sand. And the acid's only good at helping you hide bodies. Right, and he goes down here. Right here. Fairly soon.
This is not good news. It's strange. There's no sign of a blow.
Yeah, and I found out accidents, when they find people who died naturally or uncertain means, they just ignore it. That's why this guy had to die. Now I have to make my way over in this direction, general direction. So I think in this area I failed a couple times. So I had to figure out a way. So I have to intentionally get this person's attention.
Who goes there?
Now that I have his attention, I just sneak past, and we're in the next area. Well, sort of the next area. The next big reveal. And that's that they have orcs down here.
An orc? They say they like playing with their food before swallowing it. Well, hell, just as long as I'm not his breakfast.
Yeah, it has orcs and bugs. So I wanted to do my best to keep quiet, because those bugs, once they stun lock you. Because of this one bug going vertical to us, or horizontal to us, I had a much easier time getting down this hallway than I should have. Because he knocked down the one that's supposed to be walking up and down this hall. Still can't risk being loud. You know what's slow? It's the safest way forward. This annoyed me a little bit. So there's an orc right there. I gave in to my urge and turned off the light because I had to figure out a way past it. But the bugs were patrolling down there, so I think this is where I decided to just make a jump for it. He just grabbed me off of the top of there. So this is after attempt 5 or 6, because I couldn't figure out how to get past this guy. And I decided just to wing it again. I was trying to think of how I could get past it. Because that mop and bucket are right there, so I can't just run past it and duck into the tunnel. So I decided to try what I did before again. I had a split second to get this right, so I just drop down and bolt. This is the last area of this stage.
Come on, Rakash. Find cell 5 for me. And be quick about it. Cell 5. Let's see. Must be right at the other end of the prison. Some kind of dungeon or torture chamber.
Yep. Now this is another area where I struggled. This area coming up right here is where I struggled the most.
I wonder if it isn't some kind of elf trick, yeah? Anyway, the first thing I come across that's shining a bit too yellow, I'll get it right between the eyes.
Been killed.
I mean, this first try was an amazing pool.
What?
I mean, I got caught, but still, I was so close to just taking them all out in one go. Get all 3 bodies in here just in case. Turn off the light in case someone gets nosy. And then I noticed there was a little tunnel over here.
Ouch. There's no way I'm getting close to that monster.
No, because it would kill us.
Kiss my ass goodbye.
But I did try to get the enemies to attack each other, but that didn't work out. I thought I could make this jump, not noticing the handholds in front of me. But because I was moving too fast, it was able to follow my path. And this is what I mean when they still lock you. As soon as they get that first hit off, they can just pile on.
Anyway, the first thing I come across.
So I'm back in this area. Able to take that guy out with ease again. Hide his body. Because the other guard wasn't moving yet, I decided to hide under the table for him.
What was that? I heard something.
Yeah, this guard made it a bit easier on me than the third one. But again, like always, I hide the body. And now I have to pull the other guard. So I gotta get him to see me, then I'm gonna hide, take the high ground.
There's something over there.
Well, I thought he was gonna come all the way through, but he didn't. He stopped there, checked his corners, then turned around.
Nothing's reports.
Now I had to think of how to get past the bugs, and my one solution, because again I didn't notice those handholds in that area, is to use the clone. Well, I look for other ways past first, but yeah, pretty much I had to use the clone. Still looking for another path forward. But the clone's the best option right now. I destroyed immediately. I realized that this other bug, the yellow bug's gonna be coming back, so I had to get up high. And I really wish I had noticed those handholds right in front of me. Or right there. I'm able to sneak past them. I don't want to take on the one with the carapace. And they have a bunch of sleeping orcs here.
For fuck's sake, I can't take it anymore. Not a single woman for months. How do the others do it? Oh, my dear Bertha. If only I could hold you in my arms. Well, at my next shift, I'll find a nice quiet corner.
Yeah, I'm able to sneak past these guys fairly easy, but I also noticed this hole right here, and I decided to look back just in case there's something I might have missed with everything I'm doing. So I see that's the way backwards, so I decided to push forward. I learned later on that if I had noticed those handholds, I could have got past that, what's it called? That gate and the bugs without much more hassle. Again, I don't want to deal with the orcs because they're extremely dangerous and they will kill you immediately. There's also bugs over there, so I don't want to go in that direction at all. I see a way up. I see overhang, but I can't get up there. So I decided just go down, it's easier. Do my usual thing, turn off the lights. And we just have to take out this guard.
Ouch. There's no way I'm getting close to that monster.
Hey, I didn't go.
I can kiss my ass goodbye.
I didn't go back in the tunnel, so I'm in proximity of that voice line activating. And I didn't notice the guards across the way. And I decided to finish the job.
No!
Two arms! I found a body!
Creatures you see but that are no longer.
Alright. And this guy decides to run all the way over here. So this enemy UI is pretty smart.
That creature is pretty quick.
But I was too far away. So I had to reevaluate again. Is this where I do the cut? Or a bit later? Yeah, this is where I do the cut. So I had to find another way around. And I also had to plan on taking these guards off.
Done, Jackass.
So the plan is to wait for them to come down the hall, turn around, use my goblin to get around them, my goblin clone to get around them, affect that water skin they have, and then just wait for them both to go down. But yeah, getting back to here was a bit difficult because those knights were alerted and they got me immediately. One of them pulled me out of the tunnel when I was over there. So, oh yeah, I noticed that the lifeline on that was going down quickly. Squeeze through because they're much more squishy than I am. They both get a drink and then they do one more lap. And this is where I make my move. Alright, just let them do their lap in this hall. They'll both take a drink of poison. Then I could just go forward. So there's a few of these doors that you see me standing by, but they all have orcs sleeping at the bottom. So I can't go through them. They both take their drink. It's too late to notice now. But yeah, see, that's how it took me out. That's how one of them took me out. Now we can open this. Like always, I like to turn off the lights in the areas where I leave dead bodies. I see there's 2 bugs in there. I try to think of a way forward that doesn't involve me dying. I double check to see how close to the walkway that orc is, and I decide against it. So I take my chance of the 2 bugs, because that's easier for me to get away. I can take a few hits from the bugs. And seeing as they're both distracted by that dripping water, or whatever's in that corner, I can just sneak past. Do my best to do this as quietly as possible. I noticed that's why I learned that you could kill the basic bugs. I noticed the thing in the middle there. Now there are 3 guards on this bridge. And I have to think. Now I'm thinking right now how I can take them out. I have to wait for this guy to walk his path. I decide this is not the best place to hide. I'm just waiting here for them to take separate better paths. Easier paths for me to kill them with. As soon as he goes over there, I think I make my move. You saw a shadow, my friend. A shadow. I was panicked a little bit because if he didn't turn around then, I probably would have got caught. So my original plan was to wait for him to do one more lap, then kill the guy leaning on the wall right there. But I failed to notice that he wasn't sleeping, he was just leaning. So he sees me right there. So I had to change my plans, and I was just gonna pop this guy in the middle of his forehead with the knife. And while this guy went to check, yeah. I'm also glad they broke these prisoners so badly that they won't notice a goblin murdering their captors. I decided to use the acid because I hardly ever use it. And that guy made me a bit angry. We're so close to the finish here. Able to take him out fairly simple. And I see another chandelier that I could drop down. Also notice the orcs there. Yeah, I missed. Disappointing, but it happens. So I had to find a way to kill that guy. But I noticed that this area was also up here. This is where you would get the relic. Pretty sure I kept in how I solved the puzzle. For the first few times I pressed this, I didn't notice the statues moving. I wholeheartedly was looking for a way forward. I had it backwards right there. That's when I finally noticed what I was doing. I double checked, they both had to be facing to the right. And there we go, I figured it out. I didn't figure out how I was supposed to get the relic though. So I'm gonna spend a bit of time here looking for the way, how to get in there. At some point I'll notice you could just grab it. Again, at this point I was 2 hours in. Hungry, tired. Now I just have to take out the last 3 guards, I think. One of them was standing in the doorway and wouldn't move anymore. So I decided to take this guy out quickly. I was hoping he would walk closer to the lamp. But yeah, that guy in the doorway wouldn't move anymore because I destroyed his walking path by dropping the chandelier. And everything I was doing right here was just to see if I could get these two to move. Yeah. Alerting the orcs is able to get that guy to move. And then I learned there's an Inquisitor here, so I had to be extra careful. I also love that they'll turn the lights back on, which gives you a nice lead lure to kill them. I think I'm almost done with this stage. I hide the body because you always hide the body. Now I just have to get past that Inquisitor. Take my time, decide to see how long it takes for him to go on his short route. I got dangerously close to these orcs. But I felt it was worth it. As long as I don't hit the vase or the bucket, I get past without a scratch on me. As soon as he goes in, I think I make my run. Now, originally I was going to try to corner kill him, but he gets stuck here, so I decided to just run up on him. And that's the end of the stage. He's stuck in the bridge, but that's fine.
My head. That voice. Yes, I hear you. Yes, I'm not far. I'm coming.
And this is the big reveal that just blew my mind. Well, it didn't really blow my mind, but it was amazing.
Thank me, torturer. No one will speak inside your head ever again.
What's
Yes,
going on here?
this was the big reveal.
Right on time. Rakash.
Who are you, damn it?
Yes,
Why? Who were you expecting? You thought you were gonna free somebody better looking?
usually yes.
My plan. I wanted my plan. I wanted. You simply carried out my orders. You don't even know who you were supposed to free, right? A friend, huh?
Yes.
You never had all
Turns
the
out
details.
we were the clone.
You're... I still can't stand seeing your idiotic mug vaguely resembling mine. As though I was looking at my reflection in a pool while I was pissing in it. But that's impossible! No! No fucking way!
Yes.
Yeah, I'm Styx. The real
That's why
one.
we kept calling ourselves
You're
Ratcash in
nothing
our
but a
head.
bad copy. Thanks for opening the door. You've been manipulating me from the start, jerking me around like a
Yes.
meat puppet. Damn! But that's over now. Fuck you and your bullshit. Now, it's time to die.
Yeah, so he's different from the clones we had to deal with. We were dealing
Yeah,
with in
sure,
the,
go on, scream.
everything else.
Nice little diversion. And now I have to catch up with Aaron. If he destroyed the bridge, there has to be another way to reach the heart of the
There most
truth.
likely is.
Styx.
Yeah, so that when I first saw that reveal, it was one of those oh my god moments. But yeah, that was the big reveal. We did all this. We did all the side missions I think we could. We didn't do any the insignia because I can't do that. And this is where this is the end of the episode. So if you like this video, comment, like, and subscribe. It does help the channel. Check out the description. I'll have a link to the playlist for this series and other games I played on my channel. Tell me in the comment section what you think about the game and how you felt about that reveal, because again, I theorized that our character was a clone because in the cutscenes and the active missions, our eyes didn't glow as much as that. So this reveal shows that he wasn't telling them what he did. He told them what was going on in the moment, which is top level mastermind things. So glad we made it this far. Let's see, anything else? Nope, that's it. So if you made this far in the video, Prime thanks you, and yeah, we'll see you next time. Bye.